Do we have the perfect relationship?
No.
What do you gotta say?
No.
No, I want to know.
No. You see, so why is it?
Wait a minute, because you do it way too often. So why don't we divorce right now? How about we go to the court right now? Let's go. Let's do it. Yo, we almost didn't do this video.
Did you say hi?
Hi, Fat Family.
What's up?
Zena woke up and then she was giving me a hard time to go back to sleep, and I almost fell asleep with her, trying to put her to sleep.
And I almost fell asleep right here like this. Can we dim the lights? Okay.
All right, so.
Just giving myself more stuff to edit.
All right, so today's topic is, do we have the perfect relationship?
Oh, no. Back to reality. Do we?
I don't think.
Wait, what's the question again?
Do we have the perfect relationship?
I
don't.
I guess it's subjective as to what you consider perfect to be.
Right. Like, for example, people may say like nobody's perfect, but for you might meet someone who's perfect for you. You know, and so I feel like that is what you need to look for. It's not that the person is gonna be perfect, fairy tale like.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
But whatever it is that isn't so perfect about them, you have to be able to kind of deal with that part of who they are, because again, nobody's perfect. But there's things that for me are tolerable, and there's things that are not.
Yep.
Like for me, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
when I was, I met him very young. As if you're an old subscriber, you know this, but if you're not, I met him very young. We met when we were 16, and I really wasn't looking for like love at the time. Like,
I was.
You were? You're such a liar.
I was looking to settle down, have kids, be married,
Yeah,
start
right.
a YouTube channel, name of the Fab Family, and live happily ever after.
He definitely was not looking for that, trust me. At the time I met him, he was definitely not looking to settle. But, you know, things just kind of happened, you know, like naturally. And I think that's what you want to try to look for if you're single and you want a nice relationship. You kind of have to let things flow. Sometimes when you try too hard, it just doesn't happen, you know. And sometimes people want to make it work with someone because they think this is the perfect person, and they end up to be not perfect for them at all. And so,
and also I feel like that also happens a lot when you try to portray yourself of something you're not, like let's say for many years, and then like let's say you move in. I feel like a lot of people break up like this because when you move in, like your true self comes out, and that person's like, wait a minute, like all this time we spent together, it was all fake.
I've said this all the time. Anytime I have like single girlfriends who are like looking for love, my best advice is be yourself. Like whenever you go out dating, obviously the first date is gonna be intimidating, and you guys want to put the best self, you know, you guys want to show the best of yourselves that first night. But you have to try to eventually get comfortable with this person and be your true self. And if you can do that on the first date, kudos to you. Honestly, that's how I was always. Like, they got me, like, from the get-go. Like, I was who I was, and if you didn't like it, too bad, bye.
Wait,
like,
who's they?
What do you think, I never dated?
No. You better not. Mine. Only mine.
Anyways, so I always give that advice, like just be yourself, because the right person is going to accept you. Is going to accept all of you, no matter what it is. No matter if you think your laugh is ugly, no matter if you think you eat ugly, no matter what you think you're not pretty, the perfect person is going to accept you just the way you are. So you have to be, exactly, you have to be genuine. You have to be who you are from the get-go, especially because you don't want the other person thinking they're going to be getting with someone who portrays, who is like the person who they think they want to be with, and then they end up with you because they thought you were that person, and then everything else comes out.
Yep.
And so that's what happens. People get into relationships with people they don't really know, and obviously things happen, you evolve as a person, and you will eventually change. Like me and Babe, I was gonna call you Darwin because I'm talking to them. Like, we weren't the same people back then than we are now.
Definitely not.
Like, him, he was all into the DJ and the nightlife, and you know, that was his life. Like, I actually met him like that, so I couldn't even.
I was at Coachella. Like,
I couldn't tell him to be any different. I actually enjoyed that environment myself.
Did we meet at Coachella?
Please. We met in high school in front of my school because he went to go meet me.
Yeah, but if you want to hear our story, go back to we have a video.
Yes, we have a video, a Q&A. Was it a Q&A?
Probably.
Yeah, it was one of the. We'll link the video down below if you want to go watch that video so you can know a little bit more about us.
I'll try to link it in the card. I don't know how you do that. I'm gonna try this video.
Okay. So
probably will forget.
Okay, so any I don't feel like, going back to the question, we don't have a perfect relationship, but it works for us. Like, of course we have arguments. Of course I wanna strangle him sometimes. Like, I wanna strangle him sometimes because, and it's not, you know, again, these are things that for me are tolerable because I'd rather have someone who, let's say, forgets to put the milk inside the fridge than someone who's unloyal.
It wasn't milk. It was a brand new pack of cheese.
He does this sometimes. He forgets things outside of the fridge and it drives me nuts. Because
Is that our biggest issue? Me leaving cheese outside the fridge?
That, or like, or you leaving, let's say, some underwear like on the floor in the bathroom. Like, he's gotten better. Like, when we first moved,
you're exposing.
I'm exposing you right now because I know I'm gonna have some ladies right now who are gonna relate to me right now. The first couple of weeks that we moved, no, actually no, I'm lying. The first couple of weeks we were together, he kept it pretty neat. He was trying to impress me still. But after a while, you know, things started to get a little reckless.
We've been living together for like 6 years probably already.
6 years?
Yeah.
Since 2011.
But I'm talking about this apartment.
Well, yeah, in this apartment,
like 6 years.
We've been living together for a total of 9 years. 9 years.
8, 9 years.
So yeah, he was a little reckless, and you know, I had to like kind of, you know, like I had to even go as far as threatening him about just throwing away his underwear, and he was gonna have to keep buying them. Like,
she definitely did. I think you threw one out.
Yes.
She threw one out. I got so pissed.
I was like, oh no, this is not happening. You know what? I'm a working woman. Like, I'm not a stay-at-home mom, and I don't plan to be, because that's just not the lifestyle I want for myself, and I've never wanted that lifestyle. And so I made it very clear. I made it very clear.
YouTube parents, stay-at-home YouTube parents.
It depends on the circumstance. Like right now, I wouldn't want to be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
But at that time, I made it very clear from the very beginning. Like I said before, I was very transparent with Babe. I told him exactly what I wanted, what kind of person I wanted to be with, what kind of life I saw myself having. Like, we spoke long term, like from the beginning, and that's what I think got me to love him more, because Because we had deep conversations. Like, we didn't just speak on the phone, you know, about you know, partying and like meaningless conversations. Like, we had conversations about the future. Like, we had conversations about would you like to get married? Like, how many kids do you want to have? Like, deep conversations. And so that's when I knew
she was the one.
Exactly. That's when I knew, like, he is the one. And so where was I going with this?
I don't know, but you expose me, can I expose you?
Okay, fine, go ahead.
This girl's makeup.
What? My makeup what?
She needs a whole separate house for her makeup. Like a house, like babe, I'm going to my other house to do my makeup. That's what you need.
Yeah, but I mean, I wasn't so bad at the beginning.
And then, this is my struggle right now. I purposely gave her the biggest closet in this house.
Okay.
And she's like a hoarder of clothes.
I am not.
She is.
I am not.
There was one time that I had to go in your closet and literally pick out the clothes that I know you will never wear again and take them out. Because this is what she does. She has her closet full. She has a whole bunch of drawers. Picture the slow motion. Full of clothes that I know because she's into fashion. She's into always being on top of herself.
I'll let you finish.
And I know she's never gonna go back because styles change every year. And she's like, no, I'm gonna wear. I'm like, you're not gonna wear it.
He's right. But I've cleaned out my closet a couple times, maybe like 3 times since we moved in. But you know what it is, you guys, especially now. Like, now it's really hard for me to get rid of stuff because I just feel like now we're on a budget and like we're trying to save money, and I'm like, I can't be buying new clothes with this stuff. Like, before I moved in and I got married and, you know, I had kids, I would buy myself clothes every week. Like, that was just my life. Like, I enjoyed doing that. And so once I had responsibilities and all that, obviously your life changes, your priorities change, and that changed. So it was harder for me to get rid of clothes once I moved and I had like bills to pay. And then, you know, he made me clean out like maybe 3 times since we moved. And okay, fine, I got rid of some stuff I was never gonna wear again.
There's a few extra things, but I won't expose you. I won't expose you. I'll just leave those 2.
No, what do you gotta say?
Nah.
No, I wanna know.
Nah.
No. You wanna talk today.
You're so perfect.
No.
You're so perfect.
I'm serious. We're gonna be transparent. Be real right now. What do you wanna say? Speak your heart out because I wanna know what you have to say right now.
Nah.
I'm serious. I wanna know. You have secrets?
Nah, I'm joking.
You didn't have no more? Are you sure? Okay, good, because I don't think there was any more you need to say. Anyways, so okay, fine. I have that, but it's something that's tolerable, isn't it? Would you divorce a person because they were a hoarder? It's foolish. So why don't we divorce right now? How about we go to the court right now? Let's go. Let's do it.
I keep the kids.
Why do you keep the kids? No, we co-parent.
In the same house?
No. If you divorce me, you ain't having nothing, okay?
We're in the same
Not
house.
even to look at it.
Are you gonna give me some if we divorce?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're perfect for each other.
We understand each other.
Yeah, we do. And it's not, you know, again, we have our little arguments, but I feel like it's arguments over little things, you know, like I get frustrated, you know, and I want to cry sometimes. Like it just.
You left the cheese outside. Buy new cheese. But if she leaves something outside, I can't say anything.
No. If I leave something outside, I'm probably really freaking multitasking.
You see, so
and,
why is it?
Wait a minute, because you do it way too often. You do it way too often. I can do it maybe once a year. You want to do this shit every month.
Maybe I multitask more than you.
Oh, shut up.
I do. That's we're gonna come to a conclusion here that the reason I do these things is because I multitask.
Oh, please, no.
They understand. Comment down below if you understand me.
What is some advice that you can share with the guys out there that are single and are trying to settle? Or
Damn,
the guys
single trying to settle? That's like a big jump. Like I'm single, I'm trying to settle.
Yeah, there's some men out there, especially around our age, that they're fed up of that life. You know, they just want to find someone and settle, or like someone that's like with a person and their relationship is a little rocky right now. What advice do you have for men to make their relationship run smoothly?
I will say, listen. Because if you don't listen, you failed. And I don't know. I will say, like, don't try to be like. At the end of the day, if you're the man of the house, you are the man of the house. But it's different from you trying to be like, I'm the man of the house, and you're gonna do it this way because this is the way I say it because I'm the man of the house. Obviously, I'm the alpha male in here. Everybody knows that. My son knows that. Babe knows that. Zena even knows that. But it's not the attitude that you walk around with. You're the alpha because you're the protector of the family. You're the go-getter. We both work, but we still, like, you're the grinder. You're the ones that make sure everything in the house is taken care of. So if you are with that mentality and like work with your partner in order for that to work, especially, and also included. Also like if you have kids, when you have arguments and things like that, because it's bound to happen. Everybody has arguments. Don't do it in front of them. Don't pick sides.
Yeah, that's a big one. I feel like when you have kids and you're in a relationship and you start like that battle of mommy's the good one and daddy's the bad one, or daddy's the bad one, mommy's the good one, like it's gonna go wrong. Like you both need to be on the same page when it comes to your kids.
So what you tell the ladies?
So it comes down to communication, I think, you know. So like,
and it's hard. It's
leave the pride to the side. Pride in a relationship, you're gonna fail. Like I'll tell you now.
We're giving this advice. It's not that sometimes we forget about it and about ourselves, and then like a few hours, even a day later,
you kind of think about it.
Like, all right, listen, this is what I meant.
Yeah.
This is what we should have did, and whatever.
But that helps us continue to grow and get better at it.
Next time anything like that happens again, you know how to handle the situation. So what would you say to the ladies?
To the ladies, I would say keep being who you were from the beginning. I feel like a lot of women, that's like one of the big things for men. Like they feel like they married this person and then the woman just totally changes, even appearance wise. They let themselves go, they become moms, and they all of a sudden don't care about themselves. You need to continue being you, and if that's not you from the beginning, then you need to stop and you need to be you. And it goes back to that comment that I made at the beginning. You need to be yourself from the get-go. If you don't like to wear makeup, don't wear makeup. You need to find a person who appreciates you the way you are, because you don't like that. And if you are a makeup lover, you do it because you need to find a person who appreciates you loving makeup. And so it goes down to being your true self, communication, and don't settle. I feel like that's a big one in today's society. And there is love out there for everybody, and I can guarantee you there are still men out there looking for the right woman, but there are so many things going on right now that you see a lot of women just lost, you know, like trying to be like men. Like, you know, they do this, so I'm going to do the same thing. No. I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it.
Yeah,
we are so much better than that. Like, we are so much better than that.
Nah, I would say don't compare. Don't try to compare compare.
Compare what?
Relationships to like online.
Oh,
because like what you see online is like us, like
yeah.
Like if you see our Instagrams, or like even like we don't put everything out here. Oh, sorry, I'm saying
we definitely don't. Because
we don't put everything out here because besides the fact that we work a lot, it's just hard to vlog every single moment because we are not full-time YouTubers.
And even if we would not vlog everything. That's just the reality of it.
Privacy,
people need to understand, like, everything you see online isn't everything. That's not everything. People choose to share whatever they choose to share, and you guys need to respect that. Like, at the end of the day, everybody has a right to keep something private. And it's not because it's bad. It's not because, oh my God, they're not being transparent. They're not being real. It's just that there's certain things that just need to stay private. And that doesn't mean that person's life is perfect.
Yeah, it's like us uploading a 24-hour video. Like, are you gonna watch it? No, because it won't be entertaining. So whatever we upload is because we crunch it down into a time to try to entertain you for that certain amount of period, you know, to maybe put a smile on your face, or maybe you're just scrolling and want to watch something. So that's kind of how it's entertainment at the end of the day. It's like TV. Nothing is rolling for 24 hours. Everything is just a glimpse.
And our goal
is
to kind of educate and entertain at the same time. And sometimes there's things that are just not worth sharing.
Yeah.
Another thing that I think is really important in a relationship for it to work, for me, this is really a personal thing, really, because some of you might not agree because you might not be believers. But for me, God, like the belief, at least for me, I'm Catholic. And the belief in, you know, having God, the belief in me having God in the center of our relationship, it centers us. Like, it makes us go back to something. Why did we start this? Like, and the relationship, we got married through church. So our relationship is just not between us. It's between three people. It's God is in the middle, and then it's him, and then it's I, is me. And so it just gives, I feel like it gives the relationship more of a purpose, because times are going to get hard. And when you have God in the center
to lean on,
you think before you do certain things. You know, like for us, we know when we got into that commitment of getting married through church, I was very specific with him. I want to get married through church because marrying through a courthouse simply didn't mean anything.
Which we also have that because
we have to. But that doesn't mean anything to me. I'm just gonna be signing a paper, and what happens then? Like, there is no link between God and us if that would have been the way we chose to marry.
No connection.
And so we decided to go the church route. I know there's a lot of controversy out there, you know, that people don't believe in priests, people don't believe in this, people don't believe in the Catholic Church, people don't believe in churches. At the end of the day, it's not about believing in the religion, it's about believing in God. And so I'm not gonna put my faith to the side and stop believing in God and the love that he has for me because a priest decided to act in an inappropriate way, because that's his problem. So I think that God for us has been
like
what has
seal.
Yes, it has made our relationship strong, because we can go back and before we do something, we have God in the back of our mind. You know, we married and we made a commitment with ourselves and God that we promise not to break. And so that makes us work hard so that our relationship can work.
Because we feel like he's always looking, obviously protecting us. So it's like you're letting somebody down.
Exactly. And he leaves us guides, and he leaves us people that we can go to for advice, you know, older people that have been in this journey as well. And so I feel like that, I think that's actually number one. Like, even though it didn't start that way, from the very get-go, he knew that. When I was 16, I knew I wanted to marry through church. And that might not be your case, you know, because some people meet God at a later time in life. But I feel that for us, that's
like a blessing. We feel like we have a blessing in our home, pretty much.
Absolutely. And it helps us to stay strong. Anyways.
Yeah, we should finish this up.
Yes.
Before. If you guys want us to post more often, you have to interact with us in the comment section and let us know what you want to record. Because sometimes, like,
what you want to record,
what you want us? What you know what I mean. Because, like, if it's like a conversation like this, it's easier for us to sit down after the kids are sleeping or something and talk to you guys.
Alright, so that's it for today's video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. Let us know if you enjoyed this conversation. Let us know if you want us to get like more specific. Do you guys want to know of anything we've gone through? Any experiences we've gone through in our relationship? Let us know. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you are watching this still. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.
Catch you guys in the next one.
Don't be throwing kisses. That's what I do.